Hey, what's up everyone? What have you been up to? I haven't uploaded the videos frequently in the recent days. I think the good quality ones are much better. Back in 1990s, when I was on campus, I met one of the security guys on campus who was in his 30s. He told us a lot of interesting stories. One of them is still remembered by me. He said his brother lived in a village near the mountain who had a beautiful house. His wife was very sexy too. She had long hair, very good shaped, well proportioned, and her figure was perfect. But she wasn't very content. I think mostly because the man didn't know, his brother didn't know how to satisfy her completely, or at least greatly. And one night, when he returned back the house, and when she was in the yard, she saw a guy. I think it is kind of illusion. A guy who was like a cartoon figure, a well-built man, very strong, very beefy, and he wanted to say hello to him. When he almost opened his mouth, the figure was gone. He rubbed his eyes and opened his eyes bigly again. He didn't see anything. Yeah, he was a little bit scared. Anyway, he returned back directly, and his wife didn't sleep yet. He didn't have any passion. Maybe he was very tired, and he hates the heat directly. And another day began, and he went out to labor, to work again. When he returned, he saw his house was totally different, Everything was different. The light was a little bit dim, and the window was much more prettier. And he thought he was in somewhere else, or maybe this isn't his house at all. Actually, it was his house. So he was very curious, and everything looked very different. When he approached the door, he saw that figure again, that cartoon man. And that cartoon man was with his wife. They were together closely. And that man, that cartoon guy, just very, very well built, stood there, and his hands touched his wife gently, and his wife was very sexy at that moment. She wore the traditional Tang style costume in red, and her beautiful legs could be seen by him from time to time, since that kind of clothes was a swing, and her legs could be seen from this moment, and then could not be seen from that moment. She was very sexy, and her figure was completely different from the day he saw her. And it seemed everything was different. And her hair was longer. And she enjoyed being touched, being caressed by that cartoon guy. And he opened his eyes bigly. And he didn't want to stop it even. Oh, that guy was very gentle. And he kissed her. And they kissed each other passionately. And his wife was enjoying it. And he could see his wife's boots, not completely. So sexy, just like a figure in the ancient time of China in the imperial court. And her eyes were big, and she enjoyed it so much. He didn't want to stop it, so he let it to be continued. That guy just was very nice, very gentle, and his hands touched her, something like that, and his wife enjoyed it, and everything happened from that moment until the end of the whole process. And he suddenly opened the door, but everything was gone. Nothing happened. It's just like an illusion. And he learned that he had to be romantic, not to be dumb. And he had to buy some beautiful clothes for her wife. And he had to be gentle. He had to spare some time with her. So from that time on, and his wife became much happier, and everything turned to be better. Okay, the story was roughly like this. Guys, if you like this story, just give me a like. Bye-bye, everyone. See you.